What is going on, people? I am here for, if you couldn't tell by the title, day number 3 of the 31 Days Hath October series, which I'm doing on this channel. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's my series where I do a horror movie review for each and every day of the month of October, calling it again 31 Days Hath October. There's people doing all sorts of different versions of this. People calling it the 31 Days of Halloween, 31 Days of Horror, whatever have you. It's the same deal where you're going to get 31 horror movie reviews for each day of the month. So it's there's a lot of movies going to go around. So say you don't want to check out my movie that I'm reviewing, but you want to check out the 13th Wolfman, I'll have everybody's page linked that is actually doing some kind of 31 days, so you can check that out. Like I said, everybody loves watching horror movies during October, so you're not going to, go hungry, I guess, looking for movies, because if you just check everybody's page out, you'll see a whole bunch. Before I do get into the reviews, little hint there. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoy this video, you can go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And of course, hit that bell button. You might not need it this month, but hit that bell button so you know when I do upload more stuff. So anyway, like I said, I call my videos the 31 Days Hath October. I do it a little bit different than everybody else. I try to do more independent movies, and I try to do them in alphabetical order. So, like I said, reviews before, it wasn't a mess up by me. I'm actually doing, usually I do full-length reviews, but today I'm actually doing 2 short films, and they kind of have a little bit to do with each other, one being the director and writer of them. But I guess it's in the same universe. It went off on a little bit different path than I thought, but I enjoyed it the most. So the 2 movies I'm reviewing are Cult Affairs and The Cult Leader. So anyway, let me get into The Cult Affairs, because that was the first movie I saw. It was written and directed by Nate Thompson. It stars Joshua Moore, RuppNygel, Sejismundo. Horribly butchered that name, and Nate Thompson himself. So pretty much what Cult Affairs is about is you get a man tied to a chair, and pretty much you have these 2 henchmen-like people behind him just sitting there, and you have a figure in front of him, and he's just talking and talking and talking, and it's one of those situations you want to know why he is in that chair in the first place. I don't want to get... Again, it's a short, so I don't want to go way too deep into it. But just the atmosphere of the movie. I have done a review beforehand, but I thought it'd be fitting to do another review plus a second review. But definitely for both these shorts, they're actually on YouTube, so you can check them out. There is no physical copy at this point in time, but it is available for everyone to sit down and watch. So like I said, with Cult Affairs, it's just, a couple people in a room sitting there. The atmosphere is what, caught me. Like, the lighting is very dim and stuff. And the main character, like I said, is tied to a chair. And the other character is just sitting there pretty much reading him his rights kind of deal. And then, again, don't want to give anything away. Let's just say bad things start happening. So, with that, then, like I said, in the same kind of universe, you get The Cult Leader, which actually I believe came out last week. Cult Affairs has been out for a few months now, but Cult Leader just came out sometime last week. So again, it is written and directed by Nate Thompson. It stars Brendan Gee, Jermaine Goldmain, and Halle Rose, hopefully I said that right, and of course Nate Thompson himself. So anyway, this one takes it a little bit different, because now you get 3 people, good friends and stuff, trying to sit down and just have a fun night watching a horror movie, and then they start talking about what they've heard on the news, and a guy called the Cult Leader, and he's going to different places, finding people and just killing them. And of course, them talking about it and all that stuff and joking about it. Well, let's just say they're the next victims. Don't want to get way too deep into it, but it is a fun time. It is, like I said, a short film. I want to see it expanded. I could see it, being... It's in this one, it kind of has that, like, Scream type feel to me with it, where it's like, again, young teenagers talking about, the rules of, not really the rules, it's not like Scream where they talk about the rules, but it just has that feel to me. And like I said, just 3 buddies hanging out, and then all hell breaks loose. So again, with them being shorts, I don't want to get way too deep into it because they're about like 15 minutes to like 20 minutes, but it's one of those things where, especially with Cult Affairs, the atmosphere brings it into it too, as well as the cult leader. It has like its own, the music in it, and just the feeling of the shorts are just awesome. So we've had Nate on the our podcast that we do, the Wicked Horror Show. For those of you who don't know, who haven't checked us out, we had him on to talk about Cult Affairs, and he himself said he loves the atmosphere and making it that way. So it's one of those deals where when you watch these shorts, they kind of engulf you just with everything going around, the shots of everything. It is really cool. So like I said, both of these shorts are on YouTube right now, so you can check them out. I'll leave the links to both of them so you can check them out. I'll leave the IMDb write-ups for each one, and yeah, definitely check those 2 out. Like I said, usually I do more full-length films and stuff, but these 2 I think definitely have a spot in this 31 days for sure. Like I said, I can't wait to see if it becomes a full-length, because with Cult Affairs, I thought it was going a different way. With like, I thought it was... You'd have to watch it to understand. Like I said, I don't want to give too much away. But like I said, in the description, just follow everything. I'll leave the links for both shorts so you can check them out. Also, in the description, I'll leave all my other social medias. I got a Facebook fan page. I got a Twitter, which I hardly use. I got an Instagram where I show off the movies behind me. I have a TikTok where I do movie reviews. No twerking, Kevin. And, of course... I am, like I mentioned before, part of the Wicked Horror Show, a podcast which we do every Tuesday night live, and then we take the audio from the video and post it for those of you who are into, what do you want to call it, more audio side of podcasts. Also, in the description, I'll leave everybody else doing 31 days, so if you've seen these shorts already, or they might not be up your alley, or the 2 other movies that I reviewed, you check them out or don't want to watch them, there's a whole bunch of people doing these 31 days. So if you're looking for new horror movies to watch, just check everybody out. You're not going to, be upset with anything, and you might find new movies to watch. So hopefully you enjoyed day number 3. We got a whole mess of days left. It's just the beginning of this. A long month, but a fun month. So check out Cult Affairs and check out The Cult Leader. And I guess until tomorrow, I'll see you guys.